Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to create a graph. The compiler I am using is spyder Python 3.7. Now in order to demonstrate the graph, in order to create the graph, I need to import some libraries. The first library I am going to import is networkx as nx. The second library I need to import is numpy as np. And the last one is matplotlib dot pyplot as plt. After importing three libraries, now I'm stepping into the creation of a graph. The name of my graph is G. So in order to declare the graph, G is equals nx dot graph. Now we are going to add nodes to the graph. So in order to do that, I'm going to write G dot add nodes node. This is my first node. I'm going to add 4 more nodes to this graph. Okay. The second one, the third one, the fourth, and the last, the fifth node. Also, there is a function through which you can know the total number of nodes in the graph. So we are going to write G dot nodes, and this is going to show us the total number of nodes, that is 1 2 3 4 5. Now I'm going to add edges to my graph. G dot add edge. An edge is a connecting line between the first node, between the start node and the end node. So here the start node is 1 and the end node is 2. So this is the declaration of my edge. I'm going to add 4 more edges to this graph. This is the second edge, the third edge, and the last edge. After adding the nodes and also the edges, let us have a look at our graph. So I'm going to write nx dot draw and the name of my graph, that is G. And here's the graph. As you can see, there are 5 nodes and 4 edges. So this was the basic demonstration of a simple graph. Now I'm going to show you a graph. I'm going to demonstrate a graph without adding nodes. So here I'm directly stepping into the addition of the edges. The name of my graph is edge. In order to declare it, h is equals to nx dot graph. And now I'm going to add edges. H dot add edge 1, 2. I'm going to add some more edges to this graph. Okay. This is 2, 3. This is 3, 4. 4, 5. And the last one, since I need it to be a cyclic graph, 5, 1. After adding the edges, let's take a look at the graph. nx.draw, the name of my graph, that is edge. I'm also going to label the graph, that is with labels. Basically, I'm going to label all the nodes. So with labels equals 1. And here's the graph. As you can see, there are total 5 nodes and the graph is cyclic as it is not opened. Also, there are 5 nodes, 5 edges too, and all of them are labeled. Now I'm going to show you the demonstration of how to create a path graph. A path graph is the one which has n vertices and n minus 1 edges. So let us name the graph as P is equals nx dot path graph. Its syntax is a bit different from the earlier ones. Also, I need to mention the number of nodes. So let's say the number of nodes are 15. And after declaring, let's have a look at the graph. Now I'm going to change the color of my nodes this time. So writing the name of the graph, adding the labels. This time I'm going to color the nodes as red. So in order to do that, I'm going to write node underscore color is equals R. R specifies that the color is going to be red. This is the graph. As you can see, it looks a bit designer, starting from node 0, ending at 14. It has total of 14 edges and 15 nodes from 0 to 14. Now I'm going to demonstrate how to create a cyclic graph. Let's say the name of my graph is C is equals nx dot cycle graph. Again, I need to mention the number of nodes to this graph. Let's make it a bigger. Let's say the nodes are 20. So now take a look at our graph. Nx dot draw the name of my graph C with labels is equals 1, and this is the graph. This looks cyclic with all the edges colored sky blue as it is the default color, also labeled from 0 to 19 and edges too. So now I'm going to show you the last graph, the complete graph. A complete graph is nothing but it's a simple unidirectional graph in which every pair of distinct vertices is connected by a unique edge. So let's start it. Let's start creating it. The name of my graph, let's say it's A, is equals nx dot complete as the name signifies and graph. Again, here I need to mention the number of nodes. Make it a bit messier, a little bit messier. Let's say the number of nodes are 20. Now let's take a look at our graph. Draw the name of the graph A with labels for sure every time. Not forget to mention it. It's optional, but I suggest you must write the labels. And here's the graph. I know it's a bit messier, but it also looks clean and the edges are clearly visible. The nodes are clearly visible. Nodes are sky blue. The nodes are being labeled too, starting from 0 to 19. So guys, this is it. This was the clear demonstration of 3 types of graph: the path graph, the complete graph and the cyclic graph. I hope you like my video. So give it a big thumbs up and share it as more as possible. Thank you.